Hello and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal, everybody. You are here with SNK8, aka the Mushroom Rookie. And we are back here after having a full-on dinner of curry and coffee. Cause, yeah. Celebratory dinner after a successful, beach episode. Slightly. Anyways, we're hanging out with Shujin and Futaba at the start of the episode today. Alright, so how was the curry, Futaba? Delicious. I'm gonna be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remember it? Yep. I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the first episode of this brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran head first into a pole last time you went for a walk. Well, you stubbed your toe on the thruster the other day. So there. Oh crap, it's gonna start. Making like a leap and screw it. Bye. She thought it was delicious. And what about you? Honestly, sir, I think I'm addicted to this stuff. Not gonna lie, this stuff is pretty good. Like, good curry like that, you keep customers flowing in, I ain't complaining. Really? I guess you have a pretty good taste if you can understand how credible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat. I'll pour you some coffee.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might have realized by now but that genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. Ooh. Interesting and spicy. Like the curry. Anyways. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was real trouble, let me tell you. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. Huh. So, was she like Futaba back then? A bit inert here and there. You could say that. I was never clear what she was thinking. It was never clear what she was thinking. So, I had a hard time trying to keep up with her. Men are idiots, though. Spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Story of my life, let me tell you that. Wakaba rejected me time and time again. But there was one instance I managed to surprise her. That was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day, she came asking about all the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. And then, just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She had used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I'd made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. But then, after Wakaba's incident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. It's very clear to see why. Even I don't have to point it out. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring back memories too. And smells are even that much more connected to the taste, so it works all the same. But that curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. Well, it really did pay off in the end, didn't it? Yeah. It felt like a huge weight was lifted off of my shoulders when she said it was delicious. The whole idea of pairing the curry with the nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of the people around her. I never even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. Yeah, I mean, look at yourself, man. Could you really think of, you know, your personality, anything more than the coffee aficionado just from, you know, your face? That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not that I really stood a chance to begin with, though. She already had Futaba by then, after all. Right. And you still had no idea who the father was. Even she was kind of clueless. Or, I wouldn't say clueless, but she never gave any hints as to who Futaba's father might have been. Could be secret, or she ultimately didn't know and she gave birth without, you know. This might seem like any old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotions cramped inside. So, make sure you keep the tradition going. Sure thing, sir. I'll pass along your legacy even if no other offspring will.
All right.
Alright, that's enough of this for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Futaba's waiting for me at home too, so I should probably be heading back.
The rest is on you.
Make sure you clean up before you go to bed. Alright, our kindness increased by 2 points. It's been a while since we've taken a look at this chart. And yet, we could still increase that kindness by at least 1 more point. Or at least 1 more rank. Hello. Hey, it's me. You finished cleaning up? Futaba's still watching anime. As long as she's in a good mood, though, I don't mind it. Seeing her so happy now makes me glad I would kept Wakaba's recipe alive. It's only a problem when she asks for it 3 times a day. There's always instant noodles. That'll be worse. Honestly, with how good it is and how nutritious it might actually be, I mean, the nutrition count of all the ingredients crammed in there, it sounds like a pretty good life to me. Don't you start on that. You gotta think about balance, nutrition, all that stuff. I mean, what? You add chockfuls of, you add meat, you add tomatoes. There's gotta be some sort of vegetable mixture in there, maybe bell peppers or something like that. And then you have a grain like rice. Honestly, that sounds pretty balanced to me. I gotta be strict with her. She needs to eat balanced meals so she gets vitamins that curry can't give her. That's a good point. Won't deny that, sir. But man, the expression on Futaba's face when she took a bite of that curry. Forget it. Maybe I'll have to stick with curry as the staple, but I could sneak in some veggies here and there. Mix it in with the sauce. Make alterations to the original recipe. You can do accommodations, you can do improvements, and special altercations. Kind of like, different types of spaghetti recipes, different types of pizza, like do all that. Guess cooking really can be a labor of love. Ah, crap, I talk too much. See you later, I guess.
Hey, I know this is out of the blue, but, like, could we all meet up at LeBlanc tomorrow?
Sure. Ryuji? Something big going down? Why so sudden?
I mean, August is almost over already.
That worried tone. Could he still have summer vacation homework left to do?
Oh. And in here I thought we were actually gonna get more intriguing storyline going on here. But it's just Ryuji being lazy and hesitant again.
Was that Morgana? Whoa, how did he know?
I actually called it.
It's so predictable at this point.
Anyway, I've already hit up Makoto and the others. I'll be counting on you to get me through this tomorrow.
Sure. If it makes the day go by any faster, I'll let you copy my notes.
You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, well, that's just one more free day out of our hands.
Might as well get some sleep while we can.
Yeah, might as well.
That black thing was... me? That can't be true. I'm supposed to be human. I should be. If we get rid of the distortion in the depths of mementos, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Sorry, did I wake you up?
Bad dream?
Oh, my sunburns were hurting, and that woke me up.
Mm-hmm.
I was absorbing all the sunlight because I'm black. Don't you get it?
There's a smell in the air, that whiff. I smell hidden plot points. Anyways, like, you're burnt black, so...
It's all natural! By the way, it's not like I'm bothered by this or anything. But hypothetically speaking, okay? What would you do if I turned out to be some weird... thing?
Methinks I might be correct. So this is where Morgana's insecurities comes out. Yeah, honestly, dude, you're already kind of weird.
That's... well...
We are all weird and special in our own ways, Morgana. That's what makes us outcasts. Makes us outcasts to society and why we band together as a group. You're no different from the rest of us, if you really think about it.
If what I saw from earlier is true, is it okay for me to stay with the Phantom Thieves? And even if I'm with the team, I'm useless at the moment.
Aw, dude, but don't let Ryuji get into your head. He just spouts out whatever he feels like saying on that day, and oftentimes he gets us in a lot of trouble. You shouldn't take too much of his words to heart. Instead, take them with a whole shaker of salt. Maybe, most of the time.
It's nothing. Well, I've gotten pretty used to my life as a cat, too. And to be frank, this storage room isn't bad either.
Yeah, I'm starting to think so too.
Then maybe I'll live a life of luck.
Frick.
Then again, I can't wait to turn back to being a human so I can move out.
Yeah, so you can actually start paying a job with minimum wage, hopefully earn enough for like a small rent apartment. Yeah, can't wait to see what that kind of life holds for you.
Maybe I'll live a life of luxury in a suite on the highest floor. Luxury in a suite on the highest floor.
Even if we were to play the logged message, it still kind of repeats. But anyways.
But rather than becoming some weird thing, maybe staying as a cat isn't so bad either. You and me made a deal, yeah? That means I can stay here. Isn't that right?
That's kind of what the deal entails, yeah? Yeah, man.
Thought so. Don't forget what you just said, okay?
Of course not, buddy. I mean, we've already been through thick and thin. We're stuck to each other now. All the way up until, you know, we do whatever needs to be done. Alright? Our bond has grown deeper. Harrison recovery, finally, at rank 7. Chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members. Makes me wonder if we actually unlocked this before with anybody else. So that might be... Ooh, I might be especially late on most of the members.
All
I
right.
mean, what? The highest we have is with Ryuji at rank 6. On's a close second at rank 5, and we move on further down the list. But anyways,
Come on. Let's hurry up and get to sleep. Night.
okay.
It'll be fine, right?
Alright. Well, one of the last 2 days we have of summer vacation.
Oh, I'm done.
As for me, I'm done for.
Game over.
Talk about a cliched way to end your summer vacation.
Yeah. Kind of the suckish way to go out, but hey, at least we're all going down together.
I can't believe you hadn't even touched your homework until last night.
I mean, we're kind of busy with our own things, you know, with Medjit and Futaba and bringing her back to the social world and going on that beach trip or planning the beach trip. It was a long process.
Well, everyone's free to spend their time as they choose. I guess some people just can't help themselves.
Oh, bullshit, On. Don't tell me you didn't spend most of summer vacation just going down to the underground mall, snacking on crepes and talking to Shio.
I'm sorry.
Besides, it's not like summer homework is the #1 thing that pops into my head either.
Come on, I think he's learned his lesson. More importantly, why don't you folks take a break?
Boss! Oh, you're a lifesaver.
Well, that's what he's here for.
I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. Mind the shop for a bit.
It's kind of like the gramps you always want in your corner.
The sports club has aggressively applied kinesthesiology to the team's practices.
Kinestheology. Huh, might just have to look that up later.
By incorporating their lab's findings on human efficiency into the training regimen, they have developed a...
Oh, that reminds me. Isn't there a female athlete from our own school who's made the news?
Oh yeah, a certain redhead that I've been hanging out with a little bit here and there, something pretty often, as of late.
An athlete? Oh, do you mean the one in gymnastics?
That would be the one.
Yeah, her! The one everyone's saying is super cute.
Oh yeah, Yoshizawa, right? Wasn't she gonna be in the summer meet? Or is that already over?
Well, it might just be. We might have to ask her about the results.
Ah, about that.
Makoto?
Well, I just happened to overhear a couple teachers discussing it when I was heading to school the other day.
Oh boy, what's the news?
Yoshizawa-san's results in the meet, they weren't exactly stellar.
Let me guess, you're gonna completely hound her for that. I mean, it's Shujin. If you don't get the top points, I mean, it's Shujin.
I see.
There seemed to have been a great many people expecting her success there. It's gotta be tough for her.
Well, the most we can do is try to give her the support we can, try to lift up her spirits.
Yeah. Ain't there one more meet left this year in gymnastics, though? Shit must be rough right now. But if she can nail that one, who cares what anybody at school says?
If she can if she can pull off her best efforts and pull off the best she can at the meets, who cares what anybody has to say?
Oh, that also reminds me. So, I just so happened to bump into Mishima-kun before summer vacation started.
Really?
And?
He seemed really mad.
Why?
I asked him what was wrong, and he showed me some posts on an underground site about our school. It pretty much said the school's planning to abandon any honors student who isn't actively making Shujin look better.
I'm sorry, what?
Whoa, wait a sec.
What?
There was no name, and it sounded like just another rumor at first. But could this be about Yoshizawa-san?
Oh, hell no. Hell no, 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 no. If they're willing to put her up on that podium in the first place and immediately knock her down just because she didn't receive first place at the freaking meets.
Who knows?
Honestly, I don't put anything treacherous or freaking asinine behind them.
Still, ever since the case with Kamoshida, the school's been frantically trying to improve its public image, right?
All they've been doing is trying to cover up themselves with their tail between their legs.
At the very least, this abandonment of honor students would fall in line with the school's real mission.
How does that even improve the school's image if they just completely drop down their honor students because, oh, they didn't achieve the perfect results? Wouldn't it actually reflect on them that much worse? My God, they are desperately trying to cover up their own asses in the worst possible ways.
I can't deny the possibility that they would do this to Yoshizawa-san.
Damn it.
They dump all their hopes onto their athletes, and if they don't cut the mustard, they're out like the rest of the trash, huh?
Regardless of whether it's true or not, such behavior is extremely self-serving.
If each and every one of those faculty had a palace or freaking shadow of their own for me to take down.
Just like we thought this whole time. There's still tons of shit wrong with society.
Yeah. We don't know what'll happen to Yoshizawa's spot on the team. But at the very least, we can keep up our efforts to prevent the worst case scenario.
Do what we can, do what we must. It's this team's number one mission after all.
Next up, our spotlight's on a topic everyone's talking about, the Phantom Thieves incidents. The Phantom Thieves shocked the world by silencing a globally notorious hacktivist group. Their popularity goes beyond our own borders, with foreign media following them closely as well. Many are heralding them as dark heroes and gentlemen thieves for a new age.
I mean, vigilantes kind of fit into that, dark heroes description. Like, couldn't they have written in vigilantes or anti-heroes instead of just saying dark heroes?
Whoa, this is getting pretty crazy. So the whole world really knows about us.
Man, it's hot.
Enough already. Damn. All anyone talks about anymore is the Phantom Thieves. Where they are, whether they're good or bad, it's starting to give me a headache. So the more famous we get, the more mementos opens up, yeah? I can't get that out of my head. And that's why you couldn't focus on your homework until today, right? Yeah, exactly. Sounds more like an excuse to me. Still, I've been wondering about that too. I wonder why it works like that. Does Morgana know anything?
I don't know. I don't even remember how I first learned about mementos.
he doesn't remember. I see. And there's no way for us to find out. It will likely become clear if we continue as the Phantom Thieves. The most important thing now is the identity of that criminal using the metaverse. That might be the person who killed my mom. I'm gonna find him, no matter what it takes. You know, we used to be lacking in quite a few areas. But now we have Futaba helping us. And now that we have Futaba helping us, a great number of possibilities is now available. Yes, we gained a fantastic addition to our team in the most unexpected manner. You're making me blush. We'll be counting on you, Futaba. This makes me feel better than having some dumb cat guy that's... Oh my god, Ryuji, can you please stop? Please stop. Ryuji, we seriously need to have a one-to-one talk about supporting our teammates. No matter what kind of vendetta or relationship you seem to have with Mona, like, is all of this really necessary? Really? Now? Now of all times? Anyways. Crossword.
Hey!
Let's see what we got here. Changes for the season. Wait, let's fill out the other ones first. That might be better. Alright, skeletons hangout. Closet? Skeletons in the closet? Bits. Okay. Decorative pattern. What about design? We have an E. Yeah, we have an E. Alright, now it's just a matter of filling out the rest of these. How do you say it? It's gonna be moving around a word. What about... Doesn't seem right. Okay, what about... Wardrobe. Boom! Alright. In Japanese schools, students change their wardrobe twice annually, in the summer and the winter, for comfort's sake. It's said that the practice originated in China during the Edo period. People were supposed to change their wardrobes 4 times a year.
All right.
I see.
Oh wow, even I couldn't have figured that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you got a bit smarter after doing those puzzles. Yeah, it's just one point of knowledge. I'm still just encyclopedic.
Good evening.
This is your first time coming to my stand, yes? Yeah, a colleague of mine recommended you. He said you can fix my problems. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes, of course. With the additional fee of 100,000 yen, fate is absolute. How about our discounts? I felt like I kind of ruined the joke somewhere along the line, but anyways, thing is, I'm engaged to be married. Next spring, I'll be tying the knot with a friend I've had since all the way back in preschool. That's wonderful! Congratulations! So, what seems to be worrying you? Is it the day of the ceremony, or perhaps the location of your honeymoon? Oh, no, it's not like that. The problem is, I'm not entirely sure we'll be able to get married. The truth is, the president of one of our major business partners has offered me her daughter's hand. Oh, so it's kind of a tied on marriage proposal contract sort of deal.
What?
Ah, so this is what it means to be weighed down by societal obligations. That. Do you think it would be bad if I declined that president's offer? Please relax. The divine power will bring us your answer. Alright, what we got this time? Yes, I've seen everything.
Is this?
Why? Seems you will face financial ruin if you decline. No. Does this mean breaking off my engagement is the only option? Amamiya-san, this may be a good time to demonstrate your power. This man is bound by the fetters of societal obligation. How should he move forward? Follow his heart. Duh. Oh, that's a wonderful suggestion. Yeah, I mean, this is a love story told through time. I don't think there should be very much that goes in the way of that. I don't think this man really wants to break it off either, so... Though I guess anyone would come up with that answer. Incidentally, what would you say to make him choose his childhood friend? She'll be sad if you break it off, she doesn't know. Marriage kills individuality. That kind of goes against the opposite of what we're trying to achieve. Thieves may come to steal her away in all sorts of forms and ways. Let's try this. She's not a child. Wait, do you really think someone else might try to go after her? I guess guys would line up to date such an amazing girl. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. The only one who can make her happy is me. I was a fool for hesitating, even for a moment. I'm going to marry her. Thank you so much. It's happened again. So, you have altered fate once more. His fortune now states he will be quite successful. I had questioned your powers, but this is the third time. I have no choice. I must accept that fate can, in fact, be changed. We have achieved our goal. We have made Chihaya see the light. You've proven that to me. And as a sign of thanks for showing me the truth, you're gonna give me back my money? I'll provide a special fortune service for you from now on. Next time. Alright, well at the very least we can sense her intense motivation. Alright, rank 3, money reading. Temporarily increases money earned from battle.
Alright.
Alright, this is something I may be coming back to her shop here and there right before we enter Mementos, which should be relatively soon. We really just need to work at the shop, and we really just need to work at Crossroads here and there, get the name of our next target, and then we are immediately there. So this will actually work more in our favor than, you know. You know, I never thought it was possible to change destiny. Are you perhaps a psychic? Who knows? I might actually be unintentionally. Actually, no. Such powerful people do not exist in this world. I mean, intentionally, no. However, they just might appear as dumb luck. You may oversee changes in fate, but purposefully altering one's destiny is impossible. That's why I'll forever be a monster. What was that last bit? Could you repeat that for the people in the back? My, it's gone so late. I should start packing up for today. See you next time.
Goodbye.
The plot thickens. Even more so than before.
I never expected what happened to Futaba's mother would be connected to those incidents in the city. We can't leave this be.
Yeah. You're absolutely right on that.
Though this scoundrel has the same power as us, they're triggering people's mental shutdowns. If they truly exist, who can stop them? Only us.
Yeah, we're the only group is in way too deep into the thick of it now.
This is getting interesting.
You seem pretty fired up about this.
We've got a new addition to the team, so it's time I flex my veteran skills.
With you barely remember anything, I'll see how much you can add. You'll see how much more you can add to the table, Morgana. Morgana does seem awfully excited. Alright, last day of summer vacation. Hey, we need to talk. Come downstairs. Come downstairs.
What's up?
What is it? Hey, what's up?
Get ready. We're going out for lunch. Just the three of us.
Ooh, how nice. Well, only if you're paying.
Of course. Not only can Futaba go out now, but your summer break's almost over. We gotta do something.
I asked especially for sushi. You better be thankful.
Indeed I am, indeed I am. Thank you very much. I prefer to have sushi any day of the week, any time of the day.
This place is supposed to be super delicious, too.
I have a feeling I know exactly where this place is.
Sushi? Take me with you! I didn't get to eat the takeout sushi last time, remember?
Oh, right. Right. We kind of do owe Morgana, so yeah.
Man, that thing never stops meowing, does it?
He demands to be fed.
Tell him to bring me along!
That's kind of what I'm doing.
Wait, does it want to come with us or something?
Yes.
I do feel sorry for it, though. Well, I guess I don't mind bringing some sushi home.
He knows me so well! Let's see. I want some medium fat tuna, fatty tuna, salmon roe, anago, and... Oh, are you gonna be able to remember all this? You might want to take notes.
You shall get whatever we can afford to bring home. How about that?
So, how is it? Good?
With the way she's kind of working it down, I wouldn't be surprised if this was actually her, second to fourth course.
Delicious!
Yeah, I can't really blame her. I kind of, wolf down food in the same way, except I don't really pay much egregious attention to it as she seems to be. It kind of just happens.
Don't wolf it down like that. No one's gonna take your food.
You're not gonna convince her with that.
What did I tell you? Drink some tea.
Yep. On the stat. Or on the double. Stat.
Restroom!
Huh? Oh, restrooms. They're that way.
Are you just gonna puke it all up?
What a busy girl. Back Back in the day, she, her mother, and I used to go eat out often. This brings back memories. I had completely forgotten about it, too.
That was close. I thought I was gonna die. Well, time to resume.
Yep. I figured. That's about the same mentality that anyone like her would. I mean, if the sushi is good, or if any food in general is that good, that even a near-death experience doesn't stop you from looking forward to enjoying the next plate, then what's stopping you?
You're still going to eat?
I'm all full. I'm throwing in the towel.
Which is it? I'm going to use the restroom and then pay the bill. Check, please.
Coming right up.
Yeah, probably a good idea to ask for the check now.
When I got into middle school, my mom and Sojiro took me out to eat sushi to celebrate. That sushi was so good. Today's was pretty good too. I hope the three of us can come again sometime.
I bet we will. Me too, actually.
When should we do this again?
I would say probably not anywhere this fancy or expensive, but if we could find a cheaper spot, then we could probably hang out there almost every other day.
I wish she could have had today's sushi too.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. And she would have loved it. I mean, for old time's sake, yeah?
I want to find out what happened to Mom. I won't forgive the guy who triggered her mental shutdown. So, you better help me out.
Of course. We made a deal with thieves, after all. We're sticking together through thick and thin, just like me and Mona.
120,000 yen? You're joking, right?
It sounds to me Morgana may not get out of Nago as he hoped.
Looks like we won't be getting sushi to go.
Yep, time to pack in whatever we saved left. And hopefully Mona won't be too mad.
Welcome home! I've been waiting for you!
Oh, and Ren doesn't even have a to-go bag with him this time. Oh, well, this is gonna be awkward.
Huh? Wait, where's my sushi? Where's my fatty tuna? Where's my inago?
Well, how should I say this? The sushi was so delicious. We even ate the cat's share. Oh, I didn't even say his name, but he knows. If only Sojiro had more money.
So that's why.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. This time we were the ones to screw it up. Hashtag Justice Sushi for Mona. Go ahead, get that going. Hashtag Justice Sushi for Mona. He deserves it. Now, there's actually one place I want to go more than sushi. Any idea where it is? A ramen shop. If they open this late. Ooh, washing down our sushi with some ramen? That sounds stylish, but we can do that another time. I want to go to Akihabara. I want to buy a game, but I'm too scared to do it alone. Do you think you can help? And of course. You're a nice guy. Okay, it's late, so let's just meet there. I know how to ride the train after that trip to the beach, so I can get there fine. Do you want to meet up in some location or some rendezvous point before we head into the store? Because it's quite a big space and there's gonna be a lot of people. Or so I've heard. I have yet to take a Japan trip to Akihabara, but Japan is on my bucket list of places to go. Eventually. Well then, I'll be waiting.
Wait, we're meeting in Akihabara? Is Futaba really going to be okay? We'd better get over there.
Yeah, let's skedaddle. Okay. Akihabara, also known as Akiba. This district is a mecca of tech and otaku goods. Electric Town, the world's largest electronics store, can be found here.
All right.
Wonder if we can actually go there, you know, to just purchase some electrical equipment.
Is this where we're supposed to be meeting? Is she not here? Try checking around.
Are you all by yourself? Where did you come from?
Oh boy.
Hey, over there.
Did you run away from home? What's wrong, little girl?
Oh boy, she might be getting a little overstimulated.
That looks bad. What are you gonna do?
We should immediately go over and comfort her. Let's help.
Yeah, hurry up!
Well, can you come down to the station with me for now?
Oh, no, that's bad. That's kind of bad, because then we actually have to go to the police station to pick her up, and that would kind of ruin the experience. So, yep, nope, we are gonna nip this right in the bud.
Huh? Who are you?
Her big bro.
Hey!
Do you know this girl?
Yes. Frick, do I go ahead and say she's family, or do I say she's my friend? Screw it. She's family.
You're not lying, are you? Very well.
That nod can be taken in two separate ways. I'm just glad it was the first.
Futaba, are you okay?
Sorry. I thought I conquered my fears back at the beach.
Well, I mean, baby steps. You were able to do it just fine at the beach because all of us were there with you. But going to a big store like this on your own, it's gonna take a bit of willpower. So far, you're doing okay.
What happened?
There wasn't anyone I knew with me, so I panicked. Felt like my heart was gonna pop.
Oh, you poor thing.
I got so scared all by myself. Then I just sort of curled up into a ball. Then all these people started staring at me, and the police came, and then it was all over.
Look, Futaba, if you're ever in trouble, just call this guy.
Yeah, you know I'm handy for anything. It's kind of the protagonist's blessing.
Okay. I feel kinda calm when we're this close. You're okay being like this, right?
Bet it's because I'm the first person she was able to fully attach herself to. Are you a Remora?
Maybe. Couldn't even go by a game by myself. I'm a failure.
It's been some time.
Futaba.
Yeah, don't beat yourself out and don't beat yourself up about it too much. Like, hey, let's, again, take this one step at a time. You're just now getting to view the real world, so...
But I'm okay outside as long as it's with him. Is he some kind of key item?
Maybe.
Please, be my key item.
I mean, technically, I am the supposed savior of this universe. Or at least this generation. So...
I'll try and get better at navigation if you do.
Sure. Is this a deal?
Yeah, a deal. Is that good with you?
Sure. Alright, I should accompany Futaba whenever she goes out from now on. And thus, a new confidant link has been born this very night. And we travel back to the future.
We were impressed with the intel gathering skills of the Phantom Thieves as well. We also know that this would have been impossible unless you had a skilled hacker. Who was doing this?
Okay, this time, Sai's reasoning seems to be more on the mark than the previous ones. Like, seriously, Sai, luck? That partially has to do with anything. This one seems pretty good.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the hermit persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Well, it's a good thing I happened to stock up on a few hermit persona myself, because now we have rank 1 with moral support. Chance of casting Kaja or party healing magic during battle.
All right.
All right, now that that's over with, let's go.
Where?
Need, buy, game.
Yep. When she has something in her sights, there's no stopping her.
Weren't you bawling your eyes out just a second ago?
That was then, she's calmed down, and this is now. We are off to the gaming section. We are going to scour through the Nintendo sales, the PS5 sales, perhaps maybe the Xbox and PC sales, and find the best games we can.
Yeah, but I have my key item now. Victory conditions met. Come on, let's roll.
Let's go.
Welcome home. Where were you two?
Akihabara.
What? That's incredible, Futaba.
I guess.
I just hope you can keep that up. Maybe you'll even be able to go to high school someday.
Yeah.
Well, you are gonna need a full-on education.
Well, that's enough of that. Oh, I bet you're exhausted after dealing with all those people, huh? Let's get you to bed.
Oh yeah, dude, her social battery is just dead at this point. I'm willing to bet my entire savings on it.
Hey, we're gonna head back.
Yep. Have a good night, you two. Meanwhile, I gotta prepare for school in the morning. Oh. Whoa, this approval rating's insane. It's over 60% now. Aw, you're making me blush. I'm not talking about you. No, this is definitely thanks to Futaba silencing magic. See? How about that? It's kind of frightening how strong this momentum is. It's kind of encouraging. Right? This shit's like the perfect motivation. Everyone's got high expectations of the Phantom Thief. Let's make sure they're answered. On top of that, this case has shed light on something important. You mean that criminal? Well, I suppose at this point, we can refer to them as the one behind the mental shutdown. That's the one who killed my mom. We can't leave them be. Let's talk more in detail about this tomorrow at school. Alright. Well, no sushi, and we got dragged around by Futaba. What a terrible day. Hey, today was a progress-made day, Morgana. I mean, yeah, the sushi was a bit of a downer, but seeing Futaba gain a little bit of courage was a plus. Phantom Thieves have become amazingly popular. Talented people have started accessing the forum too. Anyway, I was thinking about how I could make use of this spike in popularity. And I've decided to add a new function to the website. That being, are you curious? It'll send people's wishes directly to you guys. Well, I hope you're excited. It'll be up and running tomorrow. Ugh. can't believe I have to leave Japan now of all times. What's up? Don't you know? It's almost time for the school trip. In any case, look forward to the new function. I'm sure it'll be exciting. Now I can finally say...
I'll just add this.
Oh man, I missed my chance to do it at least like 20 minutes ago. Alright, I'm just gonna save right over here. This is the earliest save. Alright, done. Alright, well, we cannot go out tonight, unfortunately. But the most we can do is try to figure out what we can read. Chinese sweet. Ghost encounters. Will surely steal your guts. And aquarium one. Okay, well then might as well test out speed reading and read up on ghost encounters. Alright, and at the next moment, we totally saw a ghost. Whoa, why are you reading that? Whatever you do, just don't read it out loud, okay?
Oh.
You still got time to read. Let's go a little further. Alright, there are words written on the blackboard at the abandoned school.
For real?
Ta-da! Finished in one night. These stories are way too spooky for me. Don't talk to me about any of them, okay? Although you do seem more capable now than having read them. 3 points to our cuts now. Alright, we should go to sleep. Staying up too late isn't healthy, you know. Yeah, unless you want to be haunted. Well, not exactly haunted, more
Listen
so.
up, inmate. Our master wants a word with you.
Marsa came back to a sort of ghastly velvet veil to speak of matters of business with my associates.
It seems you formed a contract with another new ally. This is the owner of quite a different type of power. It will help guide you all to further heights as thieves.
So, what's in the cards for us now?
Worry not. You are steadily approaching the realization of your goal.
I imagine so. At this point, we're about at the halfway mark.
This is not necessarily to prove so, but I shall increase the number of personas you can hold at once.
Alright, finally.
From here on, your tale will make great progress. Hone your powers even further, and prepare for the time that will soon come. I expect great things from you.
Alright. And this really makes me eager to just immediately run into mementos now. Anyways, Ultra Stock. Increase our persona stock to 10 to 12.
Alright.
Nice.
Until we meet again.
It is time, inmate. Return to your world.
Morning.
Morning.
Ooh, a uniform.
School starts bright and early today.
Make sure you study hard.
Yep, make sure you study hard with those codes or whatever games you start slacking off with.
Futaba says she's going to shift to living a morning person's life.
Good luck with that. I started college classes 2 weeks ago and I'm still not much of a morning person.
A healthy mission starts with a healthy lifestyle.
You know, you can still have a healthy life, or quote-unquote healthy lifestyle as a night owl, right?
Mission?
And on to breaking news. In regard to the so-called Phantom Thieves events that have been a hot topic among the general public, The Prime Minister held a press conference at his official residence to address the problem.
The government acknowledges the current rumors of a group called the Phantom Thieves.
And yet we, as the Japanese government, vow to do nothing to stop this behavior. Vote for me.
We are currently confirming facts with the police and wish to deal with it in an appropriate...
In translation, it will come... Our salvation or our methods will come in methods that will be way too late. I had no idea where I was going with this. Again, I'm just talking out of my ass.
Even the Prime Minister's talking about the Phantom Thieves?
Get with the current times, old man. Everyone's talking about the Phantom Thieves nowadays. That
They're
hot new
allies
thing.
of justice, after all.
They change hearts, huh? I wonder if it's true.
Looks like we're finally being recognized across the country.
Yep. Feels pretty good, not gonna lie. You think so?
In all honesty, I think you guys are managing great. It's all thanks to my amazing guidance.
I'm sure it is, Mona. I'm sure it is. You know, any kind of ego boost he can get from these past few days, he kind of needs it.
Let's find clues on that case as soon as we can, too. And resolve it ourselves. For Futaba's sake, too.
You two really get along, don't you?
Yeah. We've honestly been together, stuck like glue, since, you know, the very beginning.
You're gonna be late if you don't get going soon.
Good luck on your student duties.
Yep. Good luck slacking up at home, doing whatever you can on your computer. Meanwhile, I gotta readjust to sticking with the schedule again. Damn it.
The age group with the most belief in the Phantom Thieves seems to be teenagers. We've even received messages about how the Phantom Thieves are all students talk about these days.
Do you know about them?
They're the only thing my daughter speaks to me about. She's been glued to this fan site thing. I thought it was just an ordinary website.
Lately, they've added a polling feature to ask who you'd like to see have a change of heart.
Yeah, so that's where Mishima went. I'm sure this won't get abused to hell and back.
Given people's heightened expectations, it's been receiving a lot of votes.
I bet. There's a lot of scumbags and a lot of people who feel distrust and disgust towards other people to where they want to change their hearts.
Huh. Maybe I should go vote for our company president.
Meanwhile, take a look at that chick's phone. She's got the newest model of the Samsung Long.
Change his heart so he'll raise our salaries. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
Yep, this totally won't get abused in the future.
Oh, it's all over.
Can't believe school's starting up again. Not like I did anything during summer break. Just stayed in and played online game. And see, you're just not the only one. You're just not the only one who couldn't care less about getting their summer work done.
The Phantom Thieves are great!
Nothing you could have done this summer would have topped the Phantom Thieves. Hacking Medjed back and all the other stuff, it was totally nuts. Everyone on the line was waiting for the deadline to hit. People sure do love the Phantom Thieves. Speaking of, have you checked out the fan site recently? They added a bunch of new stuff, including the option to rank people to get a change of heart. We really have to lay it into Mishima that we don't really roll like that.
Second term's already started. I think this every year, but isn't summer vacation too short?
It always is. Every single year. Buck up. Winter break is coming soon in the future.
How desperate are you?
Hey, I'm just trying to raise your spirits.
All right, let's begin homeroom.
Hey, Kawakami's starting to look better.
Let's see. We've just gotten back from vacation, but starting next Monday is the school trip. Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey, there we go. Some positivity.
You students are so lucky. You get an entire month off for summer and get to go to Hawaii, too.
Woo! School trip arc. School trip arc.
Make sure that none of you cut loose too much, okay? Okay, settle down. That concludes homeroom.
Again, I think it's because my headphones or maybe my computer's audio's a little messed up, but I could barely hear anybody speaking up.
School trip, huh? I guess we won't be able to act as phantom thieves.
On. Shush. It's not even midway. We're not even midway into the first day of school back, and you already have started to cause havoc. Just, yep.
Takamaki-san!
Ah, frick.
You can speak English, right?
Basically, yeah.
Wait.
That's amazing. I lived over there, so it's nothing that special.
Yeah, An's kind of a foreigner.
Hey, if there's something we're not sure of in English, can we ask you about it?
That's Cassandra, isn't it? That's freaking Morgana playing two different people.
Huh?
Holy crap, I never thought I'd actually get to experience any situation like this. Like, actually playing a game. I've always heard of this happening where you have to have the VA play like a side character. I always thought that was kind of cool. I just never actually experienced that playing a game. All people are talking about in my class is the Phantom Thieves. Is it the same for you? Talk about being popular. No, we are mainly talking about the school trip and how much An is a foreigner who speaks English. Anyways, now that a new semester started, let's have another operation meeting. Did you see the forum? They added a new feature. Rankings, huh? Sounds interesting. All you do is vote? Isn't that kind of pointless? You never know. They might just be looking at it. I'm sure the Phantom Thieves will steal their heart.
There you guys are.
Yep, gang's all here.
Futaba! Did you come here by yourself?
She's really getting her way around.
I went to get her since I got out of school early.
What a patronizing Inari.
Still, coming around to Sojiro's place and back here with that amount of time. Yusuke, you sure seem to know some shortcuts.
Well then, let's get talking. What do we do now? Should we go after another big target?
That's important too, but what about that villain in the cognitive world?
It's almost certain that this person exists. What's more, they're inducing mental shutdowns. We certainly can't turn a blind eye.
Yeah, but we don't got any clues.
Well...
But, you know how we're totes popular right now? Everyone at school's talking about us, and not a day goes by when you don't hear about it on TV either.
Okay. We are immediately back to, you know, this came back with a vengeance, and so did my immediate, I wouldn't say rage, but I still don't like how we're still out in the freaking middle of the access way where there's a whole bunch of people out and about in the freaking public and we're still talking about being Phantom Thief. I thought we moved the hideout to, I don't know, the freaking LeBlanc up until my room. Didn't we do that already? Why are we still standing out here? Seriously. And it would have been that much easier to bring Futaba along up until freaking LeBlanc's at it. Like, guys, we're supposed to be better than this. After summer vacation, have we completely learned nothing?
We totally made it big, don't you think?
True. The rankings on the Phantom Aficionado website have been crazy, too.
You mean this?
Huh? What the hell? First place keeps changing by the second.
People are voting around the clock, after all.
Yeah?
If we go after these guys, I'm sure we'll score some big cash at least once.
We're not just going after cash, Ryuji. Though I am relatively low on funds, we're actually going after evil people. Bad people who are doing bad things to people. Not just whoever people have a grudge with on that day.
What would you use money like that for?
Well, I want to exactly blow it all on an extravagant spree. Honestly, this has a little influence, like this has a little bit of college student mentality influence to the answer, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate. I would honestly kind of save up the money.
I've never heard of a Phantom Thief that saves up money.
It's the smart thing to do. If we're talking about doing this as a Phantom Thief, I could keep a treasure hoard.
Are you fine with that, Futaba? Even though it's related to what happened to your mother.
It's not okay. I'm definitely gonna punch that guy.
The culprit forcing mental shutdowns. If you think about it, there's no bigger target than that. If we can change his heart and get a confession out of him, we'll be on top of the world for real. Should we reveal our identities then? Oh, I bet chicks are gonna be all over us.
Yeah, about 5 minutes before our immediate arrest. Ryuji, you seriously need to think a little bit more about what and how we go about doing that, and why we shouldn't do it at all.
Whoa, whoa! You want us to show our faces? I guess that might be okay.
No. Guys, remember the repercussions of why we're keeping ourselves, hidden in the first place? I don't want to be arrested for a second time, and I don't want to be moved to a big boy jail.
I see. If the true culprit confesses, the existence of the metaverse will become known.
Yeah, and knowing the government, they're just gonna keep on hiding the facts anyway. Keeping it a secret is the only advantage, the only boon we have.
There would be no need for us to remain in hiding in such a questionable manner.
Hey, we're not doing this to stand out, you know.
Agree to disagree.
Being unknown is the allure of being a Phantom Thief.
And there's a good reason as well.
But considering the hype now, it's gonna be one hell of a huge deal if we pull it off.
Yeah, people are gonna remember us for at least a passing memory of maybe a year or two. Meanwhile, we're all gonna get arrested, and the biggest piece of news that's gonna be on anybody's mind is how Shujin's top student council president ended up behind bars. Ryuji, you in your case, people won't be surprised to see you arrested. I guess for misdemeanor, that's fine. Yusuke being involved with the rest of us, that might be, there's a lot of people's lives at stake here if we were to reveal who we are. I'm just saying.
Are there really no clues regarding those mental shutdown cases? If I remember right, wasn't the older Nijima sister investigating it?
Yeah, which is not making very much progress, just waiting around.
Yes, I can pry and ask about it. But she'll just tell me to mind my own business and get angry with me.
Man, isn't she just the best big sis ever?
If you can't ask her, wanna just extract that data? Does she have a personal laptop or something?
Don't tell me.
I can lend you a storage device with my special gimmick on it.
Special gimmick?
Just stick this baby in and it'll clone the internal hard drive. It'll even bypass the OS password.
Okay.
You'll have to plug it directly into her laptop, though. Can you do it?
It's a pretty risky maneuver.
Sis does bring her laptop home sometimes, but I'm not comfortable going that far.
Ooh, is Futaba gonna do something amazing again?
Yeah, sure, because that's the main focus of what this conversation is for Yuji.
Are you scared of seeing how your sister truly feels?
It's not so much that, it's more so breaking the littlest, smallest bond of trust the two of them seem to share. On the other hand...
No! Of course not. Fine, I'll do it.
This really is kind of getting back at her for being kind of in Futaba's face about, you know, pushing her to do something she's uncomfortable doing. So you kind of had this put on yourself, Mako. You made the bed and now you sleep in it.
What? I was in a tabloid magazine?
Oh, you got a target painted over you now. How does it feel to be on the other end of the fox hunts, Principal Lakepin?
But I gave a gag order in regard to Mr. Kamoshida's case.
A gag order? Right.
Please, wait! Please give me some time! I will find evidence on the Phantom Thieves for sure.
Yeah, and that makes, what, the 58th time you said that exact same line?
I couldn't have made it this far had it not been for your assistance, sir. So, please, please let me...
Oh.
No! No!
Oh, you're dead. You are straight up finished. Meanwhile... Okay, I'm just gonna say this for commentary's sake. One of those trophies at a glance reminded me of the trophies you get. It kind of reminds me of Ash's trophy at the end of his Pokemon journey at like season, I don't know what season it is, but the Galar region season. That trophy. Look at the one at the most right. Kind of looks like it. And that is all I have to say. Other than that, Principal Lakepin. Nice knowing you, buddy. Hardly knew you at all. Alright, somewhere so far already, huh? Went by too fast. Still another 6 months ahead of you. Keep yourself in check, got it? Alright, rankings are insane. Yes, if you look away for a single moment, the order changes completely. This is the exact same conversation, only iOS version. It's hard to decide who to actually go after. They're flooding in. Choose anyone we want. We should wait for now, though. It will surely cool off soon. More importantly, how are things on your end, Makoto? Sis isn't home yet. She may not come back at all tonight. Man, just think how great it'd be to narrow down a target. That's true, but aren't you guys taking this too lightly? All the pressure here rests on me. Listen, I'm just gonna say this, mainly because I want someone else to jump in on the conversation. To be clear, we'll all be in major trouble if I fail, yes? Don't worry, we all know you can handle this, Makoto. I suppose I'll do it.
Let's leave this to Makoto. I'm sure she'll be able to pull it off.
Listen, if nothing else, I'll be counting on you.
Hey!
Alright, secondhand shop, thrifty goods. Anybody want to chat? First if your info, or we can chat with Jihaya. Let's go by the secondhand shop, and then we will start our part-time job at
What would you like?
Ooh, broken laptop, finally. Looks salvageable. Alright, let's see what other materials we have. Alright, and we can mess around with the laptop later on. For now, though, we can get up with Sojiro tonight, but
Oh, honey.
Alright, come in here a lot.
Hey, hey!
Yep. We're gonna work here today. Starting tonight.
Rough.
Alright, are you interested in working nights here? I want to work here part-time. May not realize it, but you've got potential, young man. I can teach you the basics of how things are run here. Don't worry, you won't do anything illegal. Working at the bar. This will cause time to pass, but in addition to receiving money, we will increase our kindness. And there will be days where the bar is crowded, but striking up conversation with various customers may improve your kindness as well as another social stat depending on who you talk to.
I mean...
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Oh?
Well, aren't you a hard worker? I guess it's about time for me to be heading out anyway. See ya.
Okay, then.
Okay, let me explain what you'll be doing here, darling. It's your first time, so things might be a little scary, but just try to relax. It's easy work. I'll need you to help with some chores around the bar. Washing dishes, clearing plates, the like. I have to entertain the customers, so I can't do these things myself. That's why you're here now. And there you have it. Explanation finito. You have any questions? Do we need to cross-dress?
Oh, honey.
Oh, are you interested? Well, I could be your producer if that's the case. Just kidding. I don't want to break any adult entertainment laws. You know, what you're wearing now is fine. Any other questions? What about the alcohol?
I don't think so.
You're underage, right? So please don't touch any of the alcohol. No drinking it, of course, but that also means no serving it either. I'll do that, so don't worry. Any questions? Anything else I should be careful of?
I mean...
Let's see. There's just one of me, so sometimes I can't pay attention to all my customers. Will you be on workout for those times? I'm sure they'll want to talk to you too. They're all great people, so don't worry. I'm sure it'll be a great experience.
It's all you.
Well, I guess I'll have you start immediately then. It's almost time for the regulars to arrive, so good luck.
Hey, hey!
Imagine if you did have to cross-dress for this job. I would love to see you all dolled up.
Nice work.
Thanks for your help. A minor like you should probably get home around now. Alright, so we have 7,000 yen. Making a cool 12. Alright, you should be going home. You're still underage, and Shinjuku is dangerous at night. We do get a lot more customers coming in every Sunday. I'm guessing they're trying to cope with the fact that they have to go back to work again. Anyways, just hinting that I'm going to need extra hands on Sundays. Okay. We just need to work here one more day and we get the information we need.
Yep.
Or maybe a few more times. Anyways. Points up.
Wanna head back?
Alright. Let's get out of here.
Huh. Did you get a tan? You seem different.
Now that you mention it, the skin on Ren's model does look a bit more pinkish.
Oh, yes. Thank you for the coffee last time. It is a lovely cafe. I haven't relaxed that much in a while.
Of course. Remember, doors are open anytime. As long as you don't make it awkward. You should come again.
That's nice of you to say. Especially lately, since it seems I'm hated by those who support the Phantom Thieves.
That shouldn't come as any surprise.
Anyhow, it seems your school's in trouble. The media is reporting that the whole school was involved in the cover-up about that gym teacher. Those unfortunate students were made victims, all because adults valued their own conveniences.
Well, I mean, if you've been to my school...
This is unforgivable, no matter the reason. Let me know if you need anything. I'll do my best so that the case is wrapped up quickly.
those are Shujin students, right? I read an article about Shujin in the magazine. High school horrors, a school-wide cover-up. Seems the administration turned a blind eye to that abusive teacher. It's also hard to believe. The principal claimed he didn't know what's going on at first. We're talking about children's lives. People like him are the ones who should answer for this. Not like the way they're looking at us. Just appreciate that they're looking at us with empathy and pity instead of, disgust and indifference.
What up?
Yo, Ryuji.
Did you see that ad in the train?
I think so.
Media's gonna show up at school again.
Yep, which means you better keep your head low.
Cover up by faculty and principal of Shujin Academy, where the Phantom Thieves first appeared. It's been a huge deal already. I wonder what's gonna happen to the principal now.
Well, this will be a pretty, whatever it is, it's sure to be damn entertaining to watch.
Anyways, we made the right choice going after big targets. Everywhere I go, people are talking about us.
There is a lovely lady standing less than 5 feet from you.
Whoa!
I just facepalmed myself.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm fine. That girl just now, don't you think she was fine?
Really? We're talking about this? Not 2 seconds after you bumped into her? You should be more relieved that she didn't overhear you just loudly talking about what we do during our nights.
The Phantom Thieves are on fire right now, so I wonder if I got a chance if I asked her out?
Yuji, for the last time, I am telling you, bringing out our identities out in the open at a time like this could only end badly. You really should try to listen to my advice.
It sucks that I can't just say I'm actually a Phantom Thief to anybody.
Honestly, I question what's stopping you at this point.
Did you do it too, Teach? The whole cover-up thing?
Not Kawakami, come on!
This is the first time I'm hearing about it, too. Even if the police ask you anything, you better not make irresponsible comments to them. Seriously, why does this keep happening? All my relatives are gonna call me again. Oh, perfect timing. I think you might have been told this already, but it's about the school trip. You know how the police have been coming to the school again because of that incident? So, a number of the senior faculty are going to be called in for questioning, and that day just happens to overlap with the school trip.
Yes, I've been told so.
Now, this came up at the faculty meeting, but the plan is to have third years to act as our proxies.
And I imagine Makoto, being the #1 school pawn, being at the top of the list.
I'm so sorry to drop this on you, Nijima-san, but we'll be counting on you.
Wow, didn't even ask her up front. It's just, boom, here you go. Act as our proxy.
What?
You know, a lot of the second years this year happen to be unique.
Problematic, according to the faculty.
You must have your hands full with the entrance exams, but I'm sure you'll be fine with your grades.
Wow, okay.
Don't worry. There'll be a couple more people going besides you.
If that's the case, very well.
Really? Oh, thank goodness. I'll go ahead and pass this news on then.
I guess that works out.
Well, I mean, were you planning on going anyways? I mean, I guess it should be fine. You have a reason to go now.
listen this time, okay?
The tabloids have been all over it. They might have some concerns, but we're going to do things as usual. I heard the school was in on it and tried to hide it. Were the teachers involved in this scandal too? I had nothing to do with it. Do you really think I have that much power? Okay, that's enough chit-chat. If you're that worried, you can always see our school counselor. Oh yeah, Maruki. I completely forgot about the dude. Well, not completely, considering he's on my confidant list. We have him at rank 5 right now. Just a few more days and we should be able to max him out. Starting today, we'll have Dr. Maruki on call. We went to the trouble of getting him, so don't be afraid to ask. Hopefully he'll be that much more available now in order to increase our confidence with him.
Man.
Yikes. The new semester's barely starting and things have already gone crazy. Yep. Crazy as they may be, crazy as they come. You guys see? Akachi showed up in the rankings. Perhaps it's due to the negative comments he made about us. It seems that way. He's not really too evil though, so we can just ignore him for now. God, this is freaking amazing. I kinda feel bad for the dude, not gonna lie. Come on, you don't gotta pity a jerk like him. I can't help it, I'm overly empathetic about people. By the way, how's it going, Kono? Did you get into your sister's data yet? I think she's been busy. She didn't come home at all yesterday. That's problematic. What are we gonna do? We can't do a damn thing until we get that. Don't rush me. I assure you I can handle this. More importantly, everyone at school has been on edge about that tabloid article. Please be careful not to stand out, okay? Don't gotta tell me twice. We shouldn't have to tell you twice.
Hey, are you listening?
Okay, well, maxed out proficiency. Don't fail me now. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone else is talking to you? Feel murderous intent. Dodge, 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 dodge! Can't believe he dodged Ushimaru's throat. Is he a ninja? Whatever. Moving on.
Hey!
Alright, our chime has increased by grabbing everyone's interests. Nice.
Well then.
Alright, people are saying the press might show up. Let's keep an even lower profile. Hello there. Do you remember our deal? How I was supposed to help you with your physical training? Do you think we could put that on hold for next week? I'm going to a training camp, so I'll be out of Japan for a while. Well, I'll be heading to Hawaii myself. Huh? Oh, that's right! The second year's trip is next week too. Now that's a coincidence. We'll both be going overseas at the same time, huh? Okay, then training's on hiatus until we both get home. Enjoy your trip. You have to tell me all about it later. I look forward to hearing what you have to do at your training camp. Okay, who's available? Chihaya has changed her hours. We can start during the day since you're a student. We can't do it when it rains though, since we'll be outside. Come during the day for your fortune and at night for the test. Okay. And hang out with Yusuke. Remember a name named Kawanabe? He's the gentleman who suddenly offered to assist me when we went to visit Madarama's residence. I have actually been contacted by him again. It seems he wishes to discuss in more detail. However, I am somewhat hesitant to do this alone. Do you have any plans, friend? Could you accompany me? I feel like my bond with Yusuke will grow stronger soon. Alright, what's your call? Do you want to hang out with Yusuke? Possibly. For now, I want to see if Maruki is available right now. Indeed he is! Indeed he is! And we have him at, I don't know what kind of rank. Let me see, let me check. Compared to Yusuke, who was at... Yusuke is at rank 6. We have Maruki at rank 5. Yeah, I think that's the tiebreaker. Let's go get a persona from Maruki and hang out with him. Okay, it turns out I already had a counselor persona for Maruki here, so we're just gonna go ahead and hang out with him.
Welcome.
Hey, good work today. It's already autumn. You'd expect it to get a little less on, huh?
Yes.
No, thanks to you, my research over the summer has been going very well. Really, you've been such a huge help.
I'm sorry.
All this progress in my research has me really busy, so our deal might have to wait for now. I'll definitely want to talk later when I've got more time. Huh. Okay. Well, in that case, come. I've ordered your portion as well. Please eat freely.
No.
Before that, there's something I'd like to ask. Just, who are you? An interesting question. My work involves gallery management, but my hobbies are diverse. The foundation is but one of my hobbies. Broadly speaking, we're responsible for scouting and nurturing talented youth among the art world. We offer free scholarships, mediate study abroad programs, and we also connect young artists to customers. At a time, even Madarame participated in an organization. Sensei? I mean, Madarame? Indeed. A good many benefited from his time working with us. We were aware of the dark rumors about him, but we could never have seen his confession coming. I hope it's likely he was deceiving us that whole time. I suppose it's likely he was deceiving us the whole time. Madarame. I think I once relied on his teachings, called him my mentor. This is all because of him. It is his fault I can no longer view paintings with a pure heart. In the past, simply the desire to paint led me to seek beauty, but now I find myself constantly weighed down by the search for rewards or the praise of others. An ugly attachment has fastened itself upon my work. I can no longer paint how I used to.
How could this be?
My art is tainted. I see. However, it would be wasteful to let your talent dry up. Our foundation would gladly support you. Not only a former student of the infamous Madarame, but someone with those looks. There's definitely a market for you. We'll sell you as the tragic, handsome artist. What are you getting at? As he said, I am wondering the same thing. Exactly as it sounds. Having your ideas stolen by Madarame, losing a place to live, hungry for food. That unstable air about you makes for the perfect tragedy. A story like yours will sell even to those who don't understand art. A story? If you don't have one in a modern climate, nobody will even mention your name. Don't worry, we'll handle the details. But in return, you must sell your art through my gallery. We will take a mediation fee, but you'll be granted steady revenue and a nice customer base as well. Do not mock me.
How foolish.
Tragedy, looks, story? Those have nothing to do with art. In the end, this is only about money, that which taints pure beauty. How immature. Excuse me? It seems you haven't learned anything after all. You're not looking at reality objectively. Is wealth really that horrible? Wealth and vanity is what's made Madarame become Madarame in the first place. So, can you really argue with that? And beyond that, how long do you plan to chase those illusions of yours? Purity? Art?
I decline.
Shut your mouth! I reject your offer. I thought you, of all people, would have the resolve to use art to make a living. I have that resolve. However, I also believe such a life should only come via proper assessment. In that case, I have an opportunity for you. My foundation will soon be holding a competition for young artists from around the nation. The prize will be our support. We'll bring customers from around Japan to see the next great talent. There will be a great deal of pressure on you should you enter. Or perhaps, are you too afraid?
What did you say?
I wonder if you have what it takes to withstand a skill-based assessment with that magnitude. I look forward to finding out. Now then, it seems there's no use for any further discussion. You can have them send the bill to my office.
You are unforgivable.
That avaricious bastard. Why is it that all artists ever talk about is money, money, money? Has the true meaning of art been lost? Well, Yusuke, the objective truth of this all still resides within you. You just have to find it. Ren.
Yes.
You are correct. My passion can change the world. However, I would starve to death without money. Passion alone may fill my heart, but it cannot fill my stomach. What a troubling predicament. You simply need to find a medium between the two. In all seriousness, maybe taking what that guy says with a grain of salt will help.
You have my thanks.
However, I am quite glad that you chose to accompany me here. I may have bit my tongue off in anger had it been only me. In other words, you are a soothing force in my life. Sure, Yusuke. Anyways, I can feel our bond growing deeper. Live painting. This allows Yusuke to use card duplication and card creation on the spot.
All right. Okay.
I will partake in Kawanabe's exhibition. I'm going to display my ability and prove him wrong. Come, let us go home. Actually, we should eat first. The sushi is nothing wrong, after all.
Let us return home.
He is right about that. Ren, I need a pep talk. It's good that I'm sitting in front of the canvas while my emotions are hot, but the lingering taste of sushi has me utterly distracted. Not only that, I allowed Kawanabe to pay for it all. I'm tainted after all. I'm a petty sellout, a slave to the power of money. Yusuke, it is never a crime to enjoy sushi. Just calm down. I suppose the sushi was truly delicious. It didn't list the price for some reason, but I can only imagine it was quite expensive. Certainly, the sushi can be a form of art when it's prepared with such care and artisan craftsmanship. If I'm being honest, I still have doubts about my work. I may end up embarrassing myself again, but even then, I must express myself. Why don't you paint something about the sushi? That would be interesting. Your support in this would mean the world to me. Goodbye for now. Alright.
Hey.
What did your principal let happen this time? Your school was on the news again. You some kind of misfortune magnet or something? Just don't bring any bad luck down on me, got it? Alright, did you get the data yet? No, my sister still hasn't come home. Damn, she's seriously that busy? Probably because of us. So, do you still want to go through with this? Yes, I can do it. Hold on, I have a message. Sounds like she's on her way home. Alright, it's finally time. My heart's pounding. Make sure to be cautious, okay? Be careful. Understood. I'll report back tomorrow.
Ooh, I can't wait to see what comes of this.
Hey, hey!
I actually like the antique feeling of this room. But I'll have to say goodbye to it today. The thing is, I've decided to quit. Okay. I mean, it's improvement. But is it for a good reason or a bad reason? I mean, I'll surely be sad to never have to see you again, but my boss found me a part-time job that pays better than this one. Oh, Kawakami, don't do this. Kase-kun's guardians keep increasing their demands because of course they are! Because of course they are! Kawakami, come on! So is this just what I have to do? No! No, it is not! Is this really what you want? Is this really what you want the rest of your life to be? Just paying in false atonement for those sleaze bags? Those freaking dickheads who just want to take advantage of you to freaking drain your sanity and your pockets dry? All because, you know, they're taking advantage of how you feel towards the whole, you know, Takase situation? Is that really how you want this to play out? What I want? Yes! Think about what you want. You've spent so much of your time focusing on how to satisfy everybody else to the point where you pretty much drained yourself. Takase-kun's guardians say the only true way to apologize to Takase-kun is by paying them. Then that tells me they know nothing about that kid, their own kid that they adopted at all. Because none of the money's going to him. And whatever. If that's not true, then what's the right thing to do here? Someone else has already said this before, but I'm just gonna shoot those exact same words back at Kawakami. Honor his death, except that he was never angry with you to begin with. Try to move on with it as best as you can, and the best thing he would want for you, the one person that was in his corner during his time alive and willing to be at school, the one thing he would want from you is to live your best life. Not to atone by answering to his guardians who only put him up to work to pay off his rent or debt or whatever it was for them adopting him. I wonder if I can escape from all this if I just quit being a No! Kawakami, no! No! That's the one thing that... I mean, yeah, it's the one thing that kind of tied her to the whole situation, but it's the one thing she wanted to do. People like me have no right being a teacher. If I quit on my own, I won't have to pay them. They're just gonna freaking come at you regardless. Because bottom line being, you were his teacher. They still have their own reason for attacking you like this. If you quit, that holds no benefit to you. That's why I'm going to quit both my teacher job and my maid job. Oh my god, she's spiraling. She's snowballing. What do you think? Option A and option C are both options that are viable to say because she is running away and we do need our homeroom teacher, but this is the decision that she has to come to on her own. As much as we want to say no, if this is something you've decided, then own up to it. This is what I've decided. But did I really come to that decision on my own? Now that I think about it, it's too late for me to stop being a teacher. If I really felt bad about what happened, I would have resigned the day he died. Yet I still feel the need to teach. I wonder why I feel that way even now. There's your answer. Right there. Just take some time to think about it. That's right. I've decided the way to apologize to him was to make sure there won't ever be another student like him. Because I might have been able to save him if I hadn't been afraid of the rumors or labels back then. I wanted to become a teacher who takes care of her students. That's the mindset I had. But now I spend all my free time at part-time jobs, just so I can continue working as a teacher. I put the critical work of a teacher on the back burner just so I can make apology money. That's where it all went wrong. I can't make things right with Takase-kun like this. She's figuring it out, guys. Mistakes, even minor ones, or things that are kind of complicated to where we weren't necessarily the cause of them, mistakes that we were a part of, can be fixed. I'll be the teacher I aspire to be. That's the right way for me to make amends to Takase-kun. From now on, I refuse to pay them any more money. Good. Good. Excellent. That is my answer. Well, what do you think? Be confident in your answer.
You're right.
Can't get the right answer from someone else. It can only be found within. Yeah, I learned that from you. In a way, you're my teacher. Just kidding. Alright, her trust in me is strengthening, and her resolve is confiding. Temperance at rank 8. I am satisfied. I am satisfied by how the story is progressing. But we won't be able to push it any further until we get to the next school day event with her. Meaning we're probably going to have to wait until after the Hawaii trip. But still, this is a good point for Kawakami to, break off from that. So I'm happy for her.
All right.
Just now, she won't have to worry about the Takases taking advantage of her, at least for a little while. I've been so worried about making money that I haven't been paying attention to my students. Well, that and crippling depression, but especially to you. Honestly, I can forgive you. I can forgive you for kind of pushing me aside because you were just conforming, based on what happened to Takase. I get that. I averted my eyes from you because you were labeled, just like Takase-kun was. But from now on, I'm going to protect you too. As your teacher, I would never betray you. That's reassuring. I'll be depending on you from a little bit more from now on, Teach. Just know that. Leave it to me. I can be decisive when it counts. I'll speak with the Takases. Good luck. You're gonna need all that you can. I'm not going to run anymore. Everything should be fine as long as I talk to them face to face. Alright, time for me to go. Thank you. I'll see you later.
Good night.
Good night. Sleep well. Oh, Sis Master, thank you so much for today. Oh wait, I was supposed to stop working as Becky by today. You didn't really finalize anything, right? You could still have this job back if it helps pay your bills. To be honest, I always kind of knew in my heart I wouldn't go on like this forever. Oh, well, I mean, if this second job was really just for the sake of paying off those leeches, then all fine by me. But I felt so stuck facing it alone. It's thanks to you that I actually figured out what I needed to do. You're welcome. I'm glad I was able to help. You're such a sweet kid. I haven't really recognized all you've done, so thank you, really. Get to bed early tonight. Lack of sleep is basically poison for your body and mind, okay? Good night.
Looks like you're busy.
Ah, she's finally home.
I'm listing up the evidence that's been taken into storage. It's a chore that any part-timer could do. I don't have time to waste on something like this. It felt like my irritation would show on my face at the office, so I brought it home.
Wow, really striving for that Best Sister of the Year award. Take all the frustrations you have from work and bring it home.
Sorry to hear.
The Phantom Thieves case isn't so easy that I could pursue it in my spare time. The media keeps making a ruckus about it, so people have been wary whenever we make inquiries.
I mean, again, you guys haven't done anything about the evil people. Why shouldn't this have already been established?
Why I couldn't get anything out of a man who seemed to have intel. I even tried threatening him. All I did was question him a bit harshly.
I'm sure of it. Honestly, the scenario wouldn't really surprise me at this point.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'll be going on a school trip starting next week. The senior faculty are being questioned, so I'll be going in their stead.
Sounds good to me. The school will owe you for it. It won't get in the way of your entrance exams, will it?
Not at all. Feel free to take a bath first. I need to study.
Okay. I think I'll do that.
That slight expression on her face, I just noticed it. She's probably exhausted. As much as I want to rag on Sai for kind of being an awful sister from the start, and it kind of seems like this is a pattern of, like, it seems like I'm mad at a lot of these characters, but really I'm just chastising them for a lot of the, you know, the negative stuff they do. Well, quote-unquote negative stuff they do, but a lot of these characters do mean well. Sai included in that group. It's just...
This should do it, right?
Oh, Makoto?
Yes?
I want to change my toothbrush.
I bought a new one already! It's on the shelf!
Thanks.
Hurry! No way already?
Damn, really?
That was fast!
I'm not really in the mood to relax in the tub.
Jeez, but how fast you click through these, dialogue boxes. That took a matter of only 2 minutes, maybe less.
Oh, it's so close to being done, too. Oh, sis?
Yeah, and it's the last 10% that always takes the longest to get there. Even at 100%, it takes like 2 seconds for the screen to change.
What is it?
I bought a new bath salt. It's on the same shelf, so would you mind putting it in the tub?
Not at all.
Yes.
Bingo. Nice work, Mako. Nice work. got it. Success. What are you talking about this early in the morning? I extracted the data from my sister's PC. Well done, Miss Advisor. I'm not entirely sure if I did it correctly, though. I'm pretty sure the instructions were just plug it into the USB and then immediately sucks it dry. Ooh, I've been waiting for this. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I have to head to school right now, though. Whoa, my bad. Bring it right after then. I mean, it might not entirely, like, suck all the data dry from it and pretty much made a copy of, like a paper copy or not paper copy, just a complete copy of everything off of the PC. Futaba even said it bypasses the password and all that junk. I'm gonna punish you if you're late.
Looks like it went well. I wonder what we'll find. Oh, before that, we should get over to school.
Roger, daughter.
Seriously?
I wish our principal would have a change of heart. He knew all about Kamoshida, but kept his mouth shut. Ridiculous. Well, let's vote for him on the fan side. I can't imagine the Phantom Thieves would go after someone so rotten. I'm sure other teachers knew too. Anyone who did deserves a change of heart. Yeah, but wait. What if it messes up our school trip? Maybe we should wait until later. Wow, these guys really think they can just... They have a say in that matter. Whatever.
Oh, yes.
Alright, next week is the school trip you've been looking forward to. Have you been getting ready? Your destination is none other than Hawaii. I hope your passport isn't about to expire. You're heading out on Wednesday, so there's no time to get a new one printed. Oh, we're heading out on Wednesday? Shoot, I thought it was Monday. Didn't Kawakami say Monday? Anyhow, I'm sure you'll enjoy your time sightseeing in Hawaii if you have more knowledge. Now then, Amamiya-kun, look closely at this picture. This is King Kamehameha, the founder of Hawaii.
Let's see how you're doing.
Each hand in this famous statue means something, but do you know what the right represents? Wild guess, but I'm gonna say prosperity.
This is it. Oh, not bad.
The right hand represents the prosperity of Hawaii. I mean, I knew it wouldn't be something so, outright like victory, but prosperity almost means the same thing, so. And the spear in the left hand represents peace. As an aside, it seems that the statue is not of King Kamehameha himself. After Kamehameha's death, another king commissioned the statue, using the boy from his court as the model. Oh, really? Akiyama-kun seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
1 point of knowledge. I hope you will make the most out of your 5 days there. Let me just say that I have a fondness for macadamia nuts, so... Souvenirs, huh? I definitely wouldn't want to get some wooden figurine. I can't understand why people would send things like that as gifts. Small little trinkets, keepsakes, the like. Oh, never mind, we're actually getting this event now. Okay. Amamiya-kun, please come to the student guidance office. Amamiya-kun, please come to the student guidance office. I don't know why that other name popped into my head, but anyways.
Hey!
I've actually been saying that twice. Actually accidentally saying that name twice, I can't remember. Anyways, Kawakami wants us. Wonder what's up.
Sorry.
I'm sorry to pull you out of class, but it's about Takase-kun's guardians. I told them that I'm not going to pay them any more money. Nice! I'm quitting my part-time job too, although I'm still in talks with my boss about it. I'm going to devote myself to being a great teacher. No matter what others say, I won't waver. So, thank you for giving me such good advice. I just thought you should be the first to know. Miss Kawakami, you have guests. The Takases are here. Not surprising, not surprising. Let's hear what they have to say first before we have to chuck them out of the building. In body bags.
What?
They're here? At school? Hey, don't worry. Your number one supporter is here as well. And I'm pretty sure I already laid in a threat that I had a criminal record already, so they better think twice before saying anything heinous to your face. How long are you going to make us wait? As long as she feels the need to. You already heard her once. Better find a new cash cow. Him again? You know it, lady. How rude. I guess a student is only as good as his teacher. Obviously, you lack a proper education. And obviously, you lack proper human decency. You thought you could just call and say you're not going to pay anymore? Who do you think you are?
You know...
That's what I decided. For Takase-kun's sake. I'm going to make sure there won't be any more students like him who... So you're just going to get out of your responsibility? I bet you don't even care about tech. How many are you still a teacher? Maybe we really should sue the Board of Education. I dare you. Are you okay with that? A teacher who caused their student to die would surely cause a scandal. I'm not going to run or hide. I'm going to spend my time taking care of my students. If you want to take legal action, then go ahead. Regardless, I'll continue teaching. Woo, you go, Kawakami. I've decided that's the best apology I can make for Takase-kun. Paying money to you two is that's not the solution, to say at the very least. Along with suing you, maybe I should tell everyone about your little secret. You know, about your little stint as a sex worker.
What?
How did you... Oh, shit. Oh, so I'm right at my... Shit! What? I mean, the amount of money you're paying us can't just come from a student's salary alone. Well, should we head on over to the faculty office? Oh, no. Stop. Please. Oh, yep, now it's getting a little bit more personal, so she has to back down. Ha! A teacher working in the sex industry. You've definitely done it this time. It's you two trying to freaking... What's the word? What's the word? It's you two trying to take advantage of her that kind of push her into that kind of work in the first place. Don't even pretend that's not what's going on here. How unfortunate for you that you thought you could just leave Taki's matter unsettled. You know what you have to do now, right? Pay up, and don't ever call us again about this garbage about stopping with the payments. I guess I can't quit my part-time job just yet. How come you've grown so far, you've come so far, you can't just give up now. I know, but what am I supposed to do? How about the Phantom Thieves? Would they even help someone like me? No, that's impossible. Kawakami seems to be deeply hurting, and we know she has been for some time now. We need to do something for her. I can't do this anymore. We know you can't. Tell me their names. Who? The Takases? The husband is Toshio-san, and his wife is Hiromi-san. How could I forget them? I send them money every other week. Wait, why? You don't intend on doing something, do you? Please don't. A Shujin student asking the Band of Thieves for help would be... Okay. One of two things could be happening here. One, she has her suspicions that we're one of the Band of Thieves. I mean, it's rank 8, so, you know, she might be growing curious. Two, because of all this Band of Thief talk, she thinks we're going to go up to the fan site ourselves and, you know, do something about it.
I'm sorry.
I was so excited to tell you what I decided, and then it ended up like this. Just forget everything, okay? If you think about it, I'm right back where I started. I guess I'll never be able to change. Yeah. Class is about to start. I need to go. We need to do something about the targets for Kawakami. A teacher made to suffer. Request has been received. We are going into Memento's next episode. I am dead set on getting the very last information about the targets we need, and then we're gonna bust on through. And when we get to them, it's gonna be one hell of a show.
Here you go. I think I did it right.
Leave it to me.
Whoa, you grabbed all these? Are they for Hawaii?
If we're gonna lay low, we might as well enjoy it. Oh, look at this one! Gigantic sea turtle sightseeing on some beach.
Ooh, okay. I might be a little bit interested in that.
Come on, food's more important than some turtle. You really don't find steak this big and thick in Japan.
Yep, that's America for you.
Also, mahi-mahi? Is that some kind of fish? I think it's...
It seems that it's the season for schools all around. We're going on our school trip as well.
Yeah? Where are you guys going?
I believe it's Los Angeles.
Oh, yep. Well, Yusuke, you might find different types of artists there, of all kinds actually, on streets paved with desperation and smoke clouds. Lots of dysentery stuff.
That doesn't suit you at all, Yusuke. I bet you wanted to go somewhere like Nikko or Nara.
Well, I mean, if most of Band of Thieves are gonna be in the US, it might make for a fun time.
Anywhere is acceptable. After all, the mineral pigments used for Japanese art were originally imported.
That's interesting to know.
Hawaii and Los Angeles, huh? Which would you want to go to?
Home. I'd want to go home.
What country's that?
Home.
Our place.
Wait, are you scared of airplanes?
No, it's just I'd like to stay home most of the time. Some of the time. But there's no place like home, you know?
So we won't be seeing each other for a while.
Then again, I wouldn't actually mind going into a trip to Hawaii IRL. It might actually be a fun time. Try out different kinds of things, different foods, different sights.
We'll make sure to buy a souvenir for you.
Ooh, here comes some interesting data.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now we get to see what the police
This is just from a quick glance.
Now we get to see what the police were really looking into about this, shutdown stuff.
But it says perpetrated and connected.
It means that mental shutdowns aren't coincidence. That this is a case with a culprit behind it.
Well, I'm pretty sure we already figured that part out.
Actually, it's not just about people having shutdowns. Looks like she's inferring that the psychotic breakdown incidents are connected to the same case.
Well, yeah, I guess because one term can be mistaken to being similar to another. They're pretty much grow from the same apple tree.
Go Makoto, sis!
Wait, did the lighting just change on us?
How long do you think it'll take to analyze all of it?
There's a lot, so it's not happening overnight.
Oh, it's a good thing you're kicking it back home then.
But I'll manage by the time you guys get back. I demand souvenirs from Hawaii and LA for my reward.
I don't really get all this, but you're as amazing as always, Futaba. I guess it's called an information war? Oh, it's so high-tech and modern. Kinda reminds me of a movie.
It's not so modern.
We're the Phantom Thieves, so it's not that big a deal. I mean, I can turn into a car and stuff too.
Morgana, you don't have to be desperate for us to know how awesome you are.
Come on, don't try and compete with her.
What did you say?
You're fine the way you are, Morgana. Like, you're cheeky cute?
Cute?
Ooh.
Lady On,
Well, we'll continue this when we get back from the trip.
And Morgana goes on being ignored. I swear that self-esteem of his just keeps shrinking and shrinking. Oh boy.
I can't wait to see how much the Phantom Thieves' popularity has increased by then.
And of course, Ryuji goes on his own way on focusing on the popularity of our group, as he always has been. What the hell? Don't forget to prepare yourself to the trip, okay? You're really sounding like a teacher right now. Man, what are you even saying all that for? Didn't I tell you? I'll be coming along. What? The teachers have asked me to chaperone the trip in their place. Wait, what? I didn't hear a damn thing about that. Is there a problem? Well, I'm glad we can all go together. Well, 5 of us. 6 of us. No, wait, 5 of us. Yeah. Yes, I was worried about how many troublemakers there were going to be. Are you talking about us? I think she's partially talking about you, Ryuji. But why are they having you go at all, Makoto? It seems some teachers have to stay behind to deal with that tabloid article. So they decided to get a couple of third years to act as additional chaperones. And since you are priority numero uno on the teacher's favor list, it seems a few others besides myself will be going as well. Oh, I see. Either way, this overseas trip has been truly long-awaited. I expect leaving Japan will be a great eye-opener for us. This is a wonderful opportunity, so we should be sure to enjoy it. Don't forget souvenirs. Oh, Morgana. Guys, I'm really worried about Mona here. Like, we should keep an eye on this cat for the next couple of days. I mean, of course, I know the next story arc, where the next story arc is going, but still, I want to be careful. Anyways, I've been running this episode for a little bit longer than the past couple of ones, so we're gonna stop things here. I just wanted to get the last bit of the side story stuff and the main story stuff out of the way. But anyways, next episode, either we are heading into Mementos, or we are heading off to Hawaii on Monday. So yeah, after school trip episode, or series of episodes. Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. Anyways, I'm gonna stop things here. If you all have enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, consider going down into the description of the video and giving a little bit of support, a little bit of love into my Ko-fi page. Not saying you have to, but you know, if you want to help support the channel by getting content to arrive here faster, the first goal we have set up on there right now is for a Mario and Luigi playthrough, either streamed or recorded. I'll be going into that game blind, so yeah, it's gonna be a fun time. But anyways, yeah, gonna stop things here. Thank you all for watching. This is SMK8, signing out. Have a good one.